everybody, this is Angela Savage, the daughter of IndyCar driver Swede Savage. It's time to watch stories from motorsports. My buddy, Doug Kenny, loves to share the journey of people in racing, and he is an amazing dude. Drivers, owners, fans, and team members, watch the SFM podcast.
Hey everybody, this is Doug Kenny from Stories from Motorsports. I'd like to thank my buddy Josh Mabe for the YouTube work he did years ago that inspired me to create this platform. I'd like to thank my buddy Victor Sifton for convincing me to get back into it after my hiatus from 2017 to 2019. I have a very special treat for you all today with an amazing journey from an amazing racing figure. Drivers, start your engines. So yeah, there's you and Ron Fellows and a young AJ Allmendinger.
Yep, and Jeremy Dale.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Michael Andretti.
Yep.
With a signed picture of...
of me passing Michael and Blackhawk Farms. It's a little racetrack in northern Illinois.
Yep, to Clark, your moment of glory. That's you with Paul Newman.
Paul Newman and Wally Dallenbach Jr.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Wally Dallenbach Jr. I think almost won at Watkins Glen in a Cup car as a road ringer, I believe.
Yeah, he was. You know what? He was good in all of it. He was a good NASCAR driver.
Yeah.
So anyway, these are all just random, people pictures. Wayne Leary, Brian Redmond, Bill Riley, some greats, Lee Kunzman.
Yep. Nice looking Paul Newman.
Yeah.
Yep. Then you and your friends.
Yep. So there's Doug Feehan, program manager for Corvette before Corvette Racing. Mm-hmm. It was Ron Burton, the aforementioned Erwin Jan from the pit board incident at Indy.
Yep, the guy that survived. And yep, you and Ron Fellows.
Ron Fellows, yep. Another one of me and Ron.
Yep. Was that 2001, I believe?
That would be 2001, yep.
Yeah, I think Ron almost won Sonoma in the Cup car that year for Nemco.
That sounds about right.
Because I think he was the dominant driver and got into a crash with Bill Elliott, I think.
Okay.
Something like that, yeah. Then Andretti and...
Jeff Brabham, Mara and Michael and me at Indy, sitting on the pit wall, killing time.
Yeah.
And then... just more. It was John Paul Jr., and then
who's that guy?
That's me.
Oh.
Sweaty after Sebring. A stint at Sebring makes you sweaty.
Yeah. Is that the Indy car that was autographed by all the drivers that were still living?
Yes, that was the one that John Andretti was the spearhead behind that, and with benefiting St. Jude's, and so he actually brought that. That picture was taken about a mile from here.
Oh.
And he brought it here, and I signed the left front wing on that day, and I think they called it the Stinger. And I know that car was auctioned and then redonated to the Speedway Museum, I believe.
Nice.
But yeah, John was a very, very special guy, and there was another one that we are missing.
Yeah, he sadly had a cancer battle, I think, and was strong during it, despite knowing what the outcome was.
Yeah, no, he was as good a person as you'll ever meet.
Yeah. Then I think we lost Aldo Andretti recently, didn't we?
Yeah, Aldo passed a couple years ago. Yeah.
If I remember right, Aldo was a twin of Mario, identical. Yep. And after a crash, his face got reconstructed, I think, to where he didn't look like Mario much.
This would be, of course, even before my time, but many of the old timers, like when I was your age, I'll put it to you this way: when I was your age and I was listening to the old guys tell stories, it would not be unusual to hear that of the two Andretti brothers back in the 60s, that the faster one of the two was Aldo. That story, I heard that story more than once. Actually, I've heard it on many occasions and from lots of different people. Of course, Mario would never fess up to that, but point being, doesn't matter whether it's true or not. Aldo was a great guy, and had it not been for some injuries, and like we talked about, that was reality in those days. That was just, that wasn't something that you even felt bad about. It was something that you accepted. That was part of the deal. Things may have been different, but they weren't.
Yeah.
And so the one that went on to fame was Mario. And name a more recognizable person, like the name Mario Andretti globally, for generations, is one of the most recognizable names in the world. It's remarkable.
Yeah, I heard a similar story when I was in Nashville from someone, and I think it was someone who worked for Andretti Autosport, because I have a picture somewhere of me with the Andretti team.
Oh, that's cool.
And it wasn't, I don't think Mario was there nor Michael, but it was just the president and the team.
Yeah.
Many of them have expressed to me that they think there would have been another Andretti win if Aldo had driven. You know?
Like I say, I can't speak to it because I was really, really little, and I didn't know. But the stories that I heard, of course, stories are stories, right? But it's just an opinion. But like I say, it doesn't matter. But the fact of the matter is, Aldo was obviously a pretty good race car driver at some point in time. So that's what we know. But the best thing he ever did was make his son John, because John was a good dude.
Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please hit like and subscribe if you did so, and please continue supporting our amazing guest. And everybody, we'll see you next time on SFM.
Hi, this is Ted Warner speaking. While the checkered flag is waved for this program, stay tuned for next week for the next episode of SFM. Thanks to Doug Kenny for what he does for motorsports.